set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Jackson.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Gain of 6.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Now Kamara. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Well, never takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
On 1st down, it's James, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Second and 12.
Here's Wilson to throw. Rolling to his right. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
16 yards. And a Packer first down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at their 48-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
Just a yard to go here on second down.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third and short.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second and 9, Jackson.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On the ground, Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
After the interception, here's Wilson. Got a man. It's Harrison complete.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. 11 yards there. First down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The 50-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the... Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Chiefs nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The return man is Hill. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Take over 1st and 10.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Returning it, Hill. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. He'll buy some time right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Brian Poole. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dancing to his left.
28-yard line.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson rolling to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. 20. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Chiefs, nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now Jones. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Takes it at the 7. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's J.J. Watt. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And 11.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
5-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Raiders.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Second down.
To try again after the sack. Allen. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Allen's throw is complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Las Vegas.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive, because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Morton Anderson now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. And this is caught off the deflection. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The last catch took them 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's good.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 32 on the play.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
25 yards that time. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Number 37.
Allen to throw once more. Well, he's going to look downfield for... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
This is Penny, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Morton Anderson now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Jackson on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Ron Woodson with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Las Vegas.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun. Allen eluding the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen forced out to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the 1st half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They convert on third with a gain of 22. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a third and about 13. Jackson will throw again. Steps away to his left. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Taken in at the 3. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he's...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
At the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he'll run it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
A 4-yard pickup.
Allen from the gun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Rolling to his right. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. J.J. Watt, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back now at Lambeau.
14.
And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Allen. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock. Kept them short of the marker.
It is good.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt bad, and the Raiders have got him. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
After the sack on first down, Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route.
Jackson's pass.
The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. So Allen's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm. But sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
Well, they pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A pickup of 10. But it brings up 4th.
Allen going to go on 4th down. That's caught by Penny. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Elijah Penny. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They're on 1-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space. There they elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run in there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The quick slant caught. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now Jackson operating from the gun. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Gano for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
That's the score. Raiders 31. Packers 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with Penny. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Final score, Raiders 31.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL. here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, live in Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
The 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Jackson. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max.
Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
First and 10 at the 12-yard.
No score after one on EA Sports.
With no score.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come...
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, first and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run now with Walker. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a carry for Walker. And he's taken down inside the 30. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Gain of 25 yards that time.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Throwing again, Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Fielded at the 20. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
13-yard line.
Out to his left. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Dancing to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And the Jaguars send out their punter. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. A little too amped up there, got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
7-yard attempt.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Herschel Walker. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
on second down now. It's Walker. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
complete to...
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Jackson's pass.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Anderson on for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Jaguars 14. Ravens 6. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 57 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. On the move to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, Jackson. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again, Jackson. Flushed out right. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, Jackson, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Jaguars add on to their lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
22, Ravens 12.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit.
set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. The dangerous Hill now to return.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over. Oh, wide open. Complete.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Randy Moss, 58 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Visitors, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. And they'll begin by running the option.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Derwin James. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now an option play on second down.
Here's Vick throwing in a hurry to the flat. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Third down.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Gain of 13 yards. And a first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
Quick throw out wide by Vick.
Vick's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Yeah, he'll try to run with this.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Kyle Williams with a sack. He's been doing that since he got in the league back in 06.
He'll keep it himself.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards.
3rd down, Vick. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 there. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down and goal to go. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ravens 7.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Push him back. Push him back.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Jeremy Shackey taking it in. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, two-score lead. A little bit.
Santos set to kick off.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now on first down. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Falcons.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Peters on the tackle.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now Janikowski for the field goal try. This from 54 yards away.
54 yardage in.
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike 14. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Operating from the gun. Jackson steps away to his left. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
On second down, it's Jones. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Julius Peppers made the
3-0 0-0 after one on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Falcons 3, Ravens nothing.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there, because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does, and delivers a first down.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to fire one. Deep left. He's got it. Hit the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Falcons 3. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Midfield he goes into Raven territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 2nd and 9, Allen. His pass caught at the 4.
Allen's pass.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a pickup of 7. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
A 32-yard attempt.
And Janikowski bangs it through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Throwing again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Double dog. That's the way.
First throw now for the backup Breeze. Flush pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Julius Peppers able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
At the 26-yard line.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That his 1st catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He's going to air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
The greatest show on earth, baby.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to...
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion. After the interception, here's Jackson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Keeps the score. Ravens 13. Falcons 6. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. Jeremy, that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college.